C.
Was that the same?
No.
That was that. Just to show you, read your sequence. 5 from the 3 month.
A,
G.
C,
C, A,
And your sequence?
A,
G,
C.
T,
A.
Same? That's the same. So the magic is, we started out with one double strand, and we pulled the 2 strands apart, and because they are complementary, you are able to synthesize 2 equal, because each of those 2 strands has all the information on it, right? It's redundant information. When I pull those 2 strands apart, you can synthesize the new strand. And believe it or not, the reason that the DNA structure, like, I used to think, why is the DNA structure such a big deal, right? The reason the DNA structure finally convinced everybody that DNA was the genetic material. Can anyone guess? It's based on this trick.
synthesize it, so you
What?
I mean, it just synthesize.
So,
So you could make more and more of the same material.
so exactly. Reproduction. If you have genetic material, you have to be able to make exact copies of it, or else it's not genetic material. And so that's why the DNA structure, which otherwise is not interesting, well, it's nice, it's interesting, it's great, but the reason it was such a big discovery, it finally convinced everybody that this was the genetic material, because this is how you could make copies of it. You could make 2 exact copies of your DNA. Pretty cool, huh?
yeah, very cool.
And one of the reasons I like having you do this is because if you can understand DNA from the perspective of a nucleotide, then there are a whole bunch of things we can explain based on these single, that was pun not intended, dependent on these nucleotides. All right. There's one more thing, actually, I'll just leave you guys, I'm going to leave you guys standing. There's one more thing I want to do, which is I'm going to play